We were talking and I was like, yesterday I called you 3 times in the night. I just wanted you to tell me you love me. And he was like, Charity, you could have just said it. Hi people, welcome back to another episode with Life with Charity. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time seeing my face, welcome, come join the family. Thank you so much for stopping by today. So today I have another amazing video for us, and it's going to be all things communication in relationships. So disclaimer guys, disclaimer, please, I am no relationship expert. I am not certified in relationship counseling and all of that good stuff, right? Soon in future, amen, but not now. So this is me just talking based on my own experiences, my opinions, and my own research on relationships and what communication can do in relationships. So please, whatever I'm saying might not be peculiar to your relationship, but if you think it's going to help you, go ahead. But if you think not, please, I am no counselor or psychologist or whatever. Good. Okay, so let's get right into the video. Okay guys, communication is very, very vital in relationships. To be honest, I feel like no relationship can survive without communication, both verbal and non-verbal communication, really. So it took me a very long time to know how to communicate in a relationship, because I've been in relationships where I wouldn't even know what to say. So I'm very fantastic at work. I know how to get things running at work. I know how to say this in the meetings, in management meetings. We know how to do this and do that. But when it comes to like man and woman, I'll just be doing like I don't know anything, of which I know, but I just don't know how to communicate effectively. Okay, I used to be very, very secretive. So even if I'm going through the worst things in life, I will not tell you. And it's funny because, I mean, you're in a relationship with somebody, you should be able to trust that person. You should be able to trust that person with your low times, with your vulnerability, with your emotions. But no, I want to form hard girl. I have to be strong. I have to, so you will not catch me off guard. Make I not go lose guard. Do you get? But really, it didn't help at all, because I think I've lost a couple of relationships due to that. God help me. I have gotten better over time. I mean, I am way better. I'm a way better communicator now. So like, these are ways communication helps. First off, communication helps build love. Like when you talk to somebody, when you tell the person how you feel, what you want, what you don't want, all of these things, they tend to build love, because now this person sees you for you, who you are, understands you. Like, communication builds understanding. Okay, I like to be hugged, I like to be kissed, I like to be I love to be cherished. Like all of those things, when you communicate them, it makes it easier for them to love you. Not expecting the other person to just automatically figure out. I used to be that. So I just expect. So I never used to be a talker. I used to be a cue giver. So I might just give you signs. I will hint you, but I will not like necessarily tell you, okay, this is what I'm saying. And it really wasn't working for me, because most times these men, they don't really understand. You have to come out clean. If you want something, come out clean. But I never used to be that. I used to give signs. I used to be a cue giver. And I'll get so upset. I'll be so unhappy that I'm like, don't you understand? Listen to what I'm not saying. But how do you expect somebody to listen to what you're not saying? Although, like, emotional intelligence and all of that has a part to play. I mean, men should be more sensitive, right? But at the same time, we need to help them. Same for the guys as well. I've been in relationships where this guy is not communicating. So I don't know how to be a good girlfriend. I don't know how to love you, because you're not even showing me how. You're not telling me how. So when you communicate, it helps build love, it helps build trust, and all of that. The second reason is communication kind of finds a way to take away insecurities. So when you communicate the right way, effectively, honestly, it takes away insecurities. Your partner would never be insecure. Now, this is both for male and female. Your partner will not be insecure. Your partner will be secured in your love because you guys are communicating. You guys are on the same page. You guys are saying the right things. Now, you might hear stuff like, I don't even know if he loves me. I don't even know because he's not saying it. I don't even know if she loves me. She goes out, she's this. Oh, I went through her phone. I saw somebody. If my partner goes through my phone, of which I don't like, if my partner goes through my phone, it's just for him to ask, what's up? Who's this person? And I'll explain, that's communication. That way, when he sees something like that next time, it most likely would not pay attention because, she's told me about that person. So there are no surprises. Your partner is not feeling, she's going out. Where is she going? She's doing this because you're not talking. But if you're like, hey babe, I'm going to this, I'm with this, I'm with that, you're communicating. Even if he's secure, he loves you, you understand. But if you're not communicating, of course he's going to have stuff running through his mind. When communicating the right way, it avoids misunderstandings. So things that would get you upset would not get you upset because your partner already understands. So people are not trying to get on each other's nerves subconsciously or unintentionally because you already know, you guys have communicated, you've talked about this. So I don't like sugar in my tea. Why is my partner will not put sugar in my tea? Because I've already told him, we've communicated. I don't like the AC on. He understands. So when we're going somewhere, he's most likely going to try to put the AC up because he understands. So it's not that I'm not like, you're supposed to know that I don't like the AC. Can't you see that I don't like cold? Can't you see that I don't like sugar in my tea? I don't want to get fat. I don't want to. You could have just said it and he would understand. Do you get what I mean? So you see how communication helps. Just talk about it. Find a way. To be honest, it's not really easy, but we have to try because sometimes we have to make sacrifices for our relationships. Communication is also a way to show support. Talking to your partner about whatever it is that is bothering them, finding a solution to it, being there for them. Sometimes you don't even have to say anything, just be there, because sometimes it's not verbal, it can be non-verbal. It can be you just staying there. It can be you just humming and oh really, and that's all they need to push them to the next level. It's just a way to show support. It also avoids dishonesty and secrets. Now, this is deep. Dishonesty and secrets. Why are you in a relationship where you can't talk about your secrets? Now, this is dicey. Now, I'm not saying that you should expose every single detail of your life, because over the years I've come to understand that sometimes people actually go through stuff that they can't even tell anybody, that stuff that they themselves are trying to forget. But if you feel like it's something that your partner should know about, something that can affect your relationship in future, or something that is even affecting you, and you just need help, why don't you just talk to your partner about it, or your spouse? Now, this communication might not necessarily have to be spouse and everything, although we are channeling it to just relationships, right? You can talk to somebody, communicate with somebody is easier. When you're coming from the place of grief or from the place of hurt, your partner deals with you differently because he has a particular piece of information. But if he doesn't know, how is he going to know that you're sensitive to certain topics, or you're sensitive to certain things? Or it could even be an allergy. You don't tell your partner you're allergic to something, then it surprises you with, maybe you're allergic to carrots, let's say, and you get you a carrot cake for your birthday, and it's a very big. You'll be angry because they spent a lot of money, and you are just happy. He didn't know I'm allergic to carrots. How do you expect them to know? So communication also bridges the gap. So there is no secrets, there is no dishonesty. It's just coming out clean. It helps. It strengthens bond. I know my babe, she can't do that. I know my babe, he can't do that. Because they are so confident, because you guys have communicated, you guys have been talking. They're not just, somebody cannot just come and say something. Not my babe, not her. Because there's a bond. Effective and honest communication, honest conversations brings about understanding, like deep understanding. So you're not, you won't do certain things because you have certain informations. Do we get it? Communication also fastens, like you begin to act like friends because you already know stuff about each other. You guys are, when it brings about love, you begin to act like friends. You guys are friends. You guys are 5 and 6. Let me give you a background story. I used to be somebody. Okay, so I have this particular ex. I called him. So I called first. I think we spoke for about 5 minutes. We ended the call like good night, good night. I called again. We spoke. Good night, good night. I called again. Good night. It was now wondering. I wanted something. I really wanted something, but I could not say, babe, this is what I want. I want you to say this. I didn't say it. I just kept calling back, expecting him to understand what I wanted. The next day, I was so unhappy that night. I think I slept around maybe past 3 a.m. We cannot happen now, sha. But then, I slept around past because I was so unhappy. The next day, we were talking and I was like, yesterday I called you 3 times in the night. I just wanted you to tell me you love me. And he was like, Charity, you could have just said it. And I'm like, well, I could have, but I couldn't. I just expected that, Sometimes it could be that you want him to say something or you want her to do something and she's not doing it and you're wondering, why don't you just ask? The Bible says, ask and it shall be given unto you. Just ask, just say. The highest it can be is, okay, I don't want to hear it, or no, that's the highest. So why don't you just try? Do you get what I mean? Communication is really fantastic. Like when when yourself and your partner communicate the right way, you guys are unstoppable. You're all gonna get married, and when you get married, you're going to have a fantastic marriage because you've already laid a fantastic foundation. So I said I was going to give you guys just I'm getting better. I'll give you guys some this gisting. Don't worry, I'll give you guys compound gist. People should just chill with me. Let me not rush. But I'll give you guys some gist very soon. But really, please, but males, females, whatever, please pay attention to communication. Communicate effectively in your relationship. It's really going to help. It's really going to take away unnecessary fights, unnecessary arguments, unnecessary mood swings. Because you've already said certain things, you've already done certain things. So guys, I think we've come to the end of this video. It's supposed to be a very short video. I think we've come to the end of this video. Please communicate effectively. Do not forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave your comments down below. Please, I need to read your comments. And for those of you that have been commenting, I see you. Thank you so much. Also, share this video and subscribe. I'm going to see you in my next video. Peace.